What's up, everyone? Welcome to Power Play with CJ. Today, we're focusing on what the Vancouver Canucks should do with the 6th overall pick in the 2014 NHL entry draft. Vancouver is not used to picking this high because they've had a quality product on the ice for many years, and they've fallen on hard times. And they're in the middle of a full-scale organizational overhaul, so they're really trying to replenish depth at a lot of different positions. They don't have solid defense within the organization. In terms of prospects, the best, obviously Ekblad's the best defenseman in the draft. Hayden Fleury is the next defenseman I have in there, and I think I have him going 9th overall to the. I got him going. I'm just pulling up. I think he's going like 12th overall to the Phoenix Coyotes. So maybe they reach and take him. I got him taken right now. Nikolai Ehlers from the Halifax Mooseheads, really gifted scorer. Will be a top 6 forward in the league for a long time, I think. The big question is, are his stats a byproduct of playing with Drouin, or are Drouin's stats a byproduct of playing with him, or how much do they help each other's game? That's a question that can be asked. Jake Vertanen from the Calgary Hitmen's there as well. He's been up and down. I don't know what they consider. I like him personally. He's got a little bit of the Rick Nash take it to the net style power forward in his game, but hey, I'm just seeing things. And, Casper Kapanen, Sammy Kapanen's son's there. They can take him. Nick Ritchie, the big kid out of the Peterborough Petes, he's a possibility. I mean, they got options. They got to hit on this pick. This is the highest they've picked in a real long time. I think back at least 8 or 9 years. And they need this player to be a guy that that helps with the new look of the new direction of the franchise. I mean, in the last you can go back 3 years when they lost. I mean, the question is, when did they start the rebuild? You can go back 3 years when they lost the Boston Bruins in the Stanley Cup Finals. I think that's a little bit too far off. I think you lose in Game 7 in the Cup Finals. Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I think that the next year when they made the Hodgson for Cassian trade, that's when they kind of tried to take on a new identity, and they haven't been out of the first round of the playoffs either the last 2 years, and they've missed it by a long shot altogether this year. Then they had 2 quality goalies in Corey Schneider and Roberto Luongo. They're both long gone. I think in the second round, if he's on the board, they'll take Thatcher Demko from BC. They like Boston College goalies, and they trade him 9 years after they draft them. But again, this is an important draft for the Vancouver Canucks. It's Trevor Linden's first as president of hockey operations. So this pick has to be a guy that's going to be not necessarily face of the franchise, but an important part of your organization going forward. Like I said, I got him taking Nikolai Ehlers right now. That could change. They might not necessarily do what I say they're going to do, but in my later mock drafts, they could change that up. So that's just something to be cognizant of. Anyway, that's all I got in this episode of the Power Play with CJ on what the Vancouver Canucks should do with the 6th overall pick in the 2014 NHL entry draft. Stay tuned for more episodes throughout the playoffs and beyond. Later, guys.